Hey, what's going on? This is Discodoggy. I'm focusing on one team today, and that team is Blackclaw McGraw. I don't know what its record was the last time I made a video, but I've been playing it a lot. I'm having another bad video day today. I just made a really long video with this Blackclaw McGraw team, and I had some pretty cool battles, and yeah, I filled up my hard drive again. So there's so much stuff on my hard drive, and I just need to get an external hard drive. Like I said before, I usually don't invest in. I usually don't buy large hard drives when I buy a computer. But now that I have all this video stuff on here, it's really a necessity now. So oh well, my next computer, if I'm still doing this, hopefully I will. I'm enjoying it, but I will get a very large hard drive, and for now I'm going to get a much larger external hard drive. But enough about those boring details. I'm playing with Blackclaw McGraw. It is a, well, 64-13 team so far. Not the most amazing record ever. 13 losses is quite a bit, actually, but it's a fun team to play. I like it. What's fun about it? You do big damage when it works out. What's not fun about it? I don't know. Graves against an imp. That's not fun. That's not fun for anyone. And here I am blabbering. Maybe I've been playing too long. Maybe it's going to be a really, really bad day, because I always start with the Ghastly kid. I always start with the Ghastly kid. So, well, let's take a chance here and let's see if I can gate this guy out. Okay, that's a good thing. Let me go ahead and get Immolation going. And then I'll go ahead and bring in the kid. This is not usually how I do things. I start with the kid. I haunt. Now I'm afraid. Is this guy gonna use his Ethereal on me to stop my haunt? Hey, two can play at that game. Oh. Wow. Okay, I don't mind that. Sorry, I lost my train of thought. My mind is telling me I was in the middle of a sentence, but I don't remember what it was. Seriously, I'm gonna sound like an airhead today, because I've been battling for like over an hour at this point, and yeah, those stupid hard drive. But so you start with the kid, then depending on the pet in the second slot, you either bring in the imp to gate, or you bring in the Scorpid to apply Blackclaw. So you can see how powerful Blackclaw is. If you can get all these things going at once, if you can get Blackclaw, Immolation, and Haunt going, it does a lot of damage really fast. Now, it doesn't always work out that way. You don't get all three going all the time, but it's fun when it happens. So that person had enough. And as I was saying before in that other video that didn't happen, I'll try not to keep saying that over and over. It's kind of a bully team. Now, why am I calling it a bully team? Well, what do you think about when you think about bullies? It's like, well, guys that beat up weak, or people that beat up weak people, but then when any real fight or real competition comes their way, they can't stand up to it. So that's sort of how I feel about these, second tier teams, let's call them. It's not a first tier team, because too much problem. It's gonna have too many problems with Graves, but it's not a first tier team either. So, and it actually is gonna have a lot of problems with the first tier team. So this is scary. What works best is if I can get my Immolation going, and then get gated out, but that wasn't the case there. So let's see what's gonna happen here. This doesn't look like too bad of a battle. Oh, buddy, why did you let me do that? I'm always thinking of minefields. But you may be thinking, Disco, you're crazy. Why would you do that? I just can't resist putting the Black Claw and Haunt together on a humanoid. That's so cool. Maybe I'll lose. It was worth it. It was all worth it. I don't think you're gonna survive back there, buddy. You should never let your imp get haunted. And if it does get haunted, you should never let someone put Black Claw on right after you get haunted. What do I want to do here? That guy's gonna be strong against my undead. I would like to take this guy out before the next minefield goes down. So you know, there's been a talk about you know, which is better, Ethereal or Cleanse. Cleanse would be better in this case. Now I'm having to dance around this minefield when I don't really want to. Oh crap! This guy is playing smart, or this gal. Who knows? Stop being sexist, man. So what I did there is I took my Scorpid out so that it can eat the mines when it comes in. So not only will it be able to eat the mines, but thanks to its racial, it will still be able to get another shot off. Yeah, that hour of battling and video or making a video right before this really killed me. So yeah, it's gonna be one of those days. But the good news is you're gonna get to see a good team in action. The bad news is, well, that is the bad news, is I will be even less coherent than usual. So I will be more Pauly Shore. I don't know if those guys were calling me Pauly Shore because I sound like a dumbass, or if it's just my voice. Who knows? But you know, who cares? It's the internet. People are gonna say what they're gonna say. If you don't want to be insulted, then stay off the internet. Which is a sad thing to say, but you know. Okay, you know, that Ghastly rat did some damage there at the end. You know, if it would have had Ghostly Bite, could have really messed me up there. But I was too far ahead. So there's another win. I've lost track. I can't count to 2 or 3. I don't know. Let's see. I think that's the 3rd win. Come on, let's have a Graves. Let's fight Graves in a fragment of anger. Let's see this team's weakness. So at least you can see its weakness in its record. You won't be able to see it today. And I actually lost the very first battle against Graves in my other video, and then I lost another battle to an Ore Eater, Bone Serpent, and another mechanical Scorpid. Which is fun. Oh, here we go. Oh, now this seems interesting because this person always does the same thing. I've actually thought that it might be a bot before. So what to do? I don't know. I don't know if this is well, they're thinking about it, so they're not a bot. Well, I don't know. I don't think the speed is really gonna hurt, or the lack of speed is gonna hurt me too much. Okay, well, that's not a bad start if the person lets you do that, because we're basically starting from scratch now. Well, I'm starting from scratch, and they've taken that much damage with Graves. So I will be able to survive a double AoE here pretty easily. And then here's what happens with this team. It is a little bit scary because the Nightshade Sproutling comes in, and then it uses Fist of the Forest. So I did not want to haunt before because I didn't want to take a Fist of the Forest with my mechanical Scorpid. So now it does this. This team does this almost every time. I mean, I don't know if like people's bots are so sophisticated that they can. I mean, there's that quit bot that happens all the time, but I don't know if their bot is complicated enough to run a sequence of moves like this. Now maybe it is because I think they usually. I'm sorry. Maybe it's not a bot because they usually swap at that point. So. Good news here, Graves is only going to get oh, it's not going to get any AoE off. Now what's really interesting about this team is I've been beaten by this team before, and you can see it's not, the player really isn't that good. Sorry, I'm laughing. I don't mean to laugh at people, but I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it wasn't that horrible, but I don't know, man. It's not that they're not playing that well. I feel bad for laughing now. Okay, you know, I'll take that, and that's okay with me. I'm gonna go ahead and do this because they might dazzling dance. Okay, 92, 92, 92. I'm gonna go ahead and do this again. All right, no crit. Ooh, I was living on the edge there. So it's pretty much good game. Now, if you're watching this and you're like, oh, well, what is he talking about? Why is that such bad play? Maybe I should elaborate. Well, if you're playing against an imp, you need to be careful, and you need to try to juke the swaps, okay? So what do I mean by juke the swaps? If you think I'm going to swap out your Graves, you can backline the Graves, so when I swap, when I use my Nether gate, it brings it right back in, okay? Now, I shouldn't laugh at this player. Maybe I was just giddy at beating Graves, but seriously, I shouldn't laugh, because maybe they were juking me, or at least attempting to juke me. Maybe they were thinking, like, oh, he's not gonna Nether gate, so I'm gonna keep my Graves in, or he is gonna Nether gate, so I'm gonna pull my Graves to the back. I don't know, but whatever happened, whatever they were thinking, it did not work well for them. So that's a major. A major problem with the imp is when you're facing like really good players, they will be able to read you well, and sorry, I was just thinking here. They're going to be able to read you well, and then they're going to juke your swaps. So here is an interesting case. You know, sometimes when I'm just playing by myself here, I will go ahead and haunt when it's kid versus kid, and if I lose and die, then I lose and die, and it's like, oh well. But I didn't want to do that when I'm making a video. So oh, it's turning out to be pretty even. Okay, that's good. maybe you can haunt now. Because I don't know if you're aware of this or not, but if there's two kids facing each other and they haunt one another on the same round, the first one will haunt and then the second one will die. It's just like an instant death. So I could have taken a chance and it could have paid off there, but I was feeling a little bit I was tentative about it. So I should have thought more, well, what's going to happen in a tit for tat? We take out each other's kids. I'm somewhat at a disadvantage now because of this Weebomination. So normally I don't stress too much about Weebominations, but it's gonna be doing double damage. Well, not double damage, but it's gonna be there are only 2 pets that I have left, so the damage is gonna be split among 2 rather than 3 pets. I don't know if you can tell here, but I'm trying to save my gate for when the Weebomination comes in, but I'm not going to be able to pull that off. Let's see. This is going to take me down quite a bit. I think I'm just gonna get the hell out of here right now. I hate a well-played Teroclaw Hatchling. I think I'm gonna lose this one. Teroclaw Hatchling is just too good when played correctly. Let's see if this person plays it correctly or not. What does it mean to play a Teroclaw Hatchling correctly? It means to backline it when you get into trouble. Not to just be like, hey, I'm a Teroclaw Hatchling, I'm a super tank, and I can take any damage because I have a heal. Okay, maybe they don't sound exactly like that, but yeah, and this is well played. This is how you should play a Teroclaw Hatchling. You should just take advantage of all its alpha striking. Why did they need to heal right there? They didn't. So okay, well this gives me hope. No, because I'm gonna see the dodge come. Yeah, so you don't want to just dodge on as soon as it's available with your Teroclaw Hatchling. Part of the reason too that this team was problematic is because there's that Weebomination back there, and I have my Imp, and so I couldn't really gate it out when I had a chance. So this player played well, and the thing is you know, I was beating Teroclaw Hatchlings left and right back when I was keeping records. Like the Teroclaw Hatchling had a horrible record against me. Yeah, let's get a rematch with that. So let me see what happens when I haunt with the kid right away. I shouldn't say they had a horrible record, but they had a record that was not very representative of how good they are, because I was facing some really bad players. A good Teroclaw Hatchling user will do what that person just did there. They won't dodge when they don't need to. They won't they just kept attacking and attacking because they were thinking that I was going to do something else. I don't know, but it was well played. Sorry, that wasn't very coherent. God damn it, I wanted my revenge. So there you go. This is the problem with this team. I didn't talk much about it earlier, but the mechanical Scorpid is really the weak link of this team. The kid and the Imp are just awesome together. Yeah, I don't even want to play this battle. I just want to quit because it's pretty frustrating to beat team after team of scrub team after scrub team, and then face a good team and have someone outplay me. So I always like to I always like to analyze my losses, you know, to see what could I have done better. And the real problem there was me not taking a chance with the haunt in the beginning, because if it goes kid kills kid, then what am I left with? I'm left with my imp against a Teroclaw, Hatchling, and a Weebomination, and that was going to be trouble for me. So, you know, my hat goes off to the other player. They played better than me. It happens. And whenever you do anything competitive, you need to accept your losses when they happen. I saw some kids at my school today playing Hearthstone. So that just came out of nowhere, right? Because I was thinking of competitive and losing, and I actually lost a lot in that game. But that was fun. It made me want to play again. You know, they're just students of mine. They weren't very good. I told them I was ranked 10, and they're like, "Oh, it's so good." And I'm like, yeah, right. But so what did that have to do? Well, you have to take your licks. You have to lose when you're playing against other people. Well, what's humbling about pet battles is it's just like if you lose, it's your fault. I mean, well, that's not always. I guess you could be facing, like, you could be really overmatched, but for the most part, when you lose, it's your fault. It's not like, you know, when I used to do battlegrounds and stuff, it's like when people lose, it's pretty much everyone else's fault except for theirs. That's been my experience anyways. But pet battles, who am I going to blame on this? Well, I guess you can always blame RNG, but nope, that last one I lost it fair and square. I was outplayed, and now I'm being a bully. So I hope I get a chance to face a better team here, because this is frankly not that fun. Now, what you do need to watch out for sometimes is getting complacent, because, well, I could just think that this is an auto win and I can lose to this team, but I don't think that's going to happen if I'm careful. I like the I like the Rays. I like that they're flyers with human attacks, but I never really got that into them. I tried them. There's a lot of pets that I tried. I think I've tried all the pets at least once, and I mean, once isn't always enough to see what's going on, but to give it a good shot, you know, to give it the whole college try. Well, they ran away. I guess they could. I don't fault them for running away right there, because there wasn't a big chance for them to win. So, oh, I'm really starting to come down. I don't know how many battles I played with this team already. Not just in this video, but in the other one as well. Let's see, I started at, I don't know, 50-something wins and 12 losses, I think. I think at one point, while making the other video, I was 60-12. So I've played at least 10 battles in a row with this team, and I've lost 2 or 3. So, yeah, I'm starting to get tired. And the sigh was again for my weak meta. Now this is interesting here. It's cool to see, like, well, how much will the Black Claw help the haunts? I think it does help it, but not as much as you think. Yeah, there you go. Yay, 21 damage. I rule. Now I better not get complacent here. We'll look at that. I'm already down to half my life with the imp, half my health. So I don't wanna go out on a loss that I shouldn't have lost on. How did I lose so much health. What the hell happened? Oh, well. Giant bone spider. Kind of scary. I mean, any swap pet is scary. And now I have to be careful about this mechanical Scorpid because I can't really bring in my... I'm sorry, I have to be careful with this Fell Flame because I can't bring in my Scorpid to take a... Conflagrate. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and haunt here because if I do haunt, if I do pull it off, what I mean by pull it off, if he didn't use his shell armor, then I would have done close to enough damage to kill it. Look at that. Look at this team. Now, I could say that you know, getting destroyed here because of the overpowered shell armor. And that would be a cop-out because I'm not really focusing that well. But shell armor is something that you got to be careful about. You really got to be careful about it. So, I'm going to go ahead and bring my Ghastly Kid back in. I think it's the best choice against this Fell Flame here. Probably gonna die. That's okay. Sorry, I'm thinking of how am I going to deal with this this bone spider, because I do need to get my oh, well, that was nice. Okay. Well, now I know what I'm going to do. 375. I'm going to gate this guy out. And then I am going to use burn. Okay, okay. There you go. I think I got it all wrapped up. Especially with this Scorched Earth. You'll notice how I didn't even try to immolate with my imp and backline it. I just saw, I didn't see a way that was gonna work out for me, so I decided to just go ahead and stay in and burn the Fell Flame down and then use my mechanical Scorpid. It was gonna be tough if my opponent did not swap. If they let the Fell Flame die, then I would have had some choices to make about, well, do I want to get my Immolation going, or am I just gonna, I don't know. I might have been swapped out after a DOT. Who knows what could have happened, but I think they definitely made a mistake by with that last swap there. They shouldn't have swapped. They should have let the Fell Flame die. I think. I don't know. Maybe you don't think so. But I don't know how many battles this is. What are we looking at time-wise? It's only 29 minutes. What? I think I've seems like I've been at it longer, because I have. It's been over an hour and 29 minutes for me. I am winning the Iron Man award today. I don't think so. I haven't watched them, but I've seen some other videos. I've seen the titles like Best Team Ever, 22 straight wins, or something like that. Oh God. Graves and Weebomination. Do I even try to get some backlining going with the imp? Okay. Alright. You're my friend. Oh, yeah. Okay, please throw a geyser down too. You think you're being smart because you're staggering it. Well, is there a geyser or are you a diver? Because here's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to go like this, buddy. And now I wasted it. I quote, wasted it with my... Oh, yeah, there you go. So, you know what I'm going to do. Well, you're staggering it. That's something. It's gonna make me have to waste my haunt. Sorry, I'm tired. There's so much silence. Like, I'm tired, and I need to think about this one. I should have thought better. Okay, I'm afraid of that geyser. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and bring my Scorpid in. Oh god, this is tough. Okay. So I want to kill the water spirit while it has blind. Oh, I'm screwed now. Okay. Well, that didn't work out so well. Well, I'm not going to have to I'm only going to have to take one AoE from Graves, so that is good. So here's what I was planning on doing. I was hoping that the water spirit would let me kill it while it has blinding poison on it, and then when the geyser hits after it's dead, it will miss me. But at least that's how it used to work. I haven't done that in a long time. You know, things are being changed, but it didn't work out the way I want. But well, you look at this. I think I'm in good shape to win this battle. I'm actually hoping. No, actually, I don't know what to do there. I'm not gonna backline my Scorpid because sorry, I hate when I don't finish sentences. Because of the Weebomination. Okay, I know the Weebomination is gonna be doing its AoE thing. So I think I'm gonna be alright. Now, here's an interesting call. Do I, you know, the kid has more health back there. Do I want to bring my imp in? Maybe it's got consume. I don't know what to do. Okay, I might have been much better off bringing the kid in and just burning down the Weebomination. I was afraid if I come in and try to burn it down, it's gonna use consume corpse. And oh, there we go. Okay. So now let's see what do I got going on here. That's gonna be my last black claw. I'm in good. That was the good call. I was afraid. Here's what I was afraid of. I didn't really formulate my thought very well, as usual. But I was afraid that if I brought the kid in, I'd do a couple big hits with Hoof, and then it would use the Weebomination would use consume corpse, and then my imp would die on the back line, and I'd be not in this situation right here where I can just survive. I had enough health to survive. I was afraid if I kept my imp on the back line that it wasn't going to be able to survive. So there's a good win right there. That is a quality win. I had to think about the Pandaren Water Spirit. I had to think about how to manage my backline health. I'm pretty wore out. I want to keep playing though. It's fun. This is a fun team. Ooh, 70 and 14. Those are nice numbers to get a ratio with. I am winning at a 5 to 6. I'm sorry, 5 out of 6 ratio. So I'm at about 83% right now. I'm so tired and I don't want to talk anymore, but I'm having so much fun. What do I do? I'm actually afraid of my hard drive filling up again. So I think I'm gonna call it quits on that good win. So that was a good win. That's a good way to go out. You know, that Teroclaw Hatchling loss. I don't know that I definitely played bad and I was definitely outplayed there. I love saying that because so many times, like I say, oh, I lost because of RNG, or I was outmatched by an overpowered team, and there I wasn't. So I actually enjoy taking responsibility for my losses if I feel that I really did get outplayed, which I did. So other than that, it was a pretty damn good day. I don't know how many wins I got. I will tally those up. And I'm only 30 wins away from 100, and I'm still really enjoy playing this team. So this is probably the next team I'm going to take to 100. Just a little word about Done Did Kid. I don't know if I said it earlier in this video or if I said it in the last video. You see this almost unbelievable record. I've been getting pretty lucky with this team. It could easily be like 75 and 6 right now, even lower than that. I have faced Graves teams that haven't been played well. I've won a lot of coin tosses, believe it or not. That's a weird thing to say about like your record being so good, but there are a lot of battles that against other 260 speed pets that I have won that I can just say I won because I won the coin toss. So this team has an insane record. It's been pretty lucky, but one of the other reasons it has such an insane record is because I don't play it that often. I don't allow myself to get countered. If I play this team a lot, you know, the counters to the imp can come out, which, you know, Graves and Weebom aren't that rare, so I can't say, oh, that player brought those pets out to counter me. But I don't know, with this team it can be countered by speed pretty well. But anyways, I'm getting way off the point here. The point is that I've been pretty lucky with this team. It's a good team. I probably won't get it to 100 before Blackclaw McGraw because I just, you know, I spam Blackclaw McGraw like I've been doing now, like I've been doing today. Like what did I say? I was 60 and 12, so I've at least done like 12 battles in a row with it. God, I love Wednesdays. Wednesdays are my day off when I don't work out after school, and I usually spend it pet battling, and some days, like today, I will make a video. So I'm getting gummy from staring at this computer for too long. I hope you have a good day or a good evening. It's evening here. I always say on Wednesdays that I will do a write-up. I'm not forsaking the written word, but I never get around to it. So I don't know. I don't know where this blog is headed. Maybe the blog will just be or the website won't even be a blog. It'll just be about, you know, a place to post information, and maybe I'll be a video dude, a YouTuber dude. But anyways, that's it for me today. I hope you enjoyed watching. Try out Blackclaw McGraw. It's a pretty fun team. That Blackclaw, along with Haunt and Immolation, can do some big time damage.